Hi, I'm Dr. Siegel with Natural Transplants. Here I am with Kimberly, and I'm going to ask her a bunch of questions regarding why she's here at Natural Transplants to have an FUT procedure performed. A lot of patients see the price tag in Turkey and think it's a no-brainer. Looking back, was the savings worth it?
The savings were not worth it. With the travel and everything, I still would end up paying almost close to what I would be paying for this procedure.
Are you still wearing a hat after your procedure at Turkey?
I am. I wasn't pleased, and I'm kind of ashamed of how my edges turned out.
Why did you decide to trust Natural Transplants to fix?
Honestly, I did a lot of research on natural transplants, and when I saw that 5.0 rating and just, all of this information about Dr. Siegel and the other doctors that are here, I just had to come to Fort Lauderdale.
When you were in Turkey, how many technicians were working on your hair, and did you even get to see the doctor, or did you even meet the doctor?
When I was in Turkey, I had about 3 technicians that were working on my head, and the doctor just came in once and left.
So you never saw the doctor during the entire procedure, just the introduction?
Just the introduction, and that's all.
There is a person watching this right now with a flight booked to Istanbul for next week. Look right at the camera and tell them what to do.
I'm going to be honest with you. Going to Turkey is not worth it. I don't care what you see on social media about, women and men that are saying okay, yeah, I went to Turkey and then my hair is flourishing. When I went there, my edges grew a little bit, but they came back out. And that was because of the procedure. It just wasn't done right. So I would just tell them to come to Natural Hair Transplants. I trust Dr. Siegel, and yeah, just come on.
The goal today, first and foremost, I need to find an area to work in, because you just told me that they told you they did 5,000 grafts. When I tell you it's almost impossible to punch out 5,000 little holes with 3A to 4C hair texture, I will tell you that's not possible, because with my hair, the hair is straight. With 3A to 4C or wavy or curly hair, it's got that C-shaped pattern. So when you're using that metal device, you're going ahead and punching this way, but the follicular bulb's over here. So is it possible that they possibly made 5,000 little holes? Definitely possible. But how many of those little holes actually had a follicular bulb in it that would regrow hair in the future? Probably 10%. So when you look at her results, what were your results? It was literally a 1 centimeter line through here. So they never touched any of this, and this is what they over harvested. So the term over harvesting with FUE is a very common term, and that is exactly what over harvesting entails. Whereas this, they didn't even get back here. They didn't put any new hair follicles in this area or behind this 1 centimeter front. They did nothing to put hair here. And then, of course, they over harvested all throughout her donor area, where it's just completely spacey. And I need to find an area now way above where they over harvested to get a strip of donor tissue. So with anybody with 3A to 4C hair texture, it's the FUT procedure. Unless, of course, you can show me that your hair follicle is as straight as mine.
I'm going to tell you guys, it's not worth it. I know it sounds great having someone to pick you up from the airport and, you get to stay at the fancy hotel and you think it's a package deal. Really, it's not, because here today, I have to go through the paint again with the needles, and I want my hairline back, and I trust Natural Transplant to do that. So I'm going to tell you guys, come to Florida. Do not make that trip to Turkey. It's not worth it. I don't care what you see on social media.
And again, we're going to do 4-month videos, 9-month video. We will continue to update you with her progress. Again, her hair transplant was all the way in February of 2023. So she has given ample amount of time for any hair follicles that were implanted back then to grow now that we are in 2026. And this is the growth that she has achieved. Again, I'm Dr. Siegel with Natural Transplants. Look forward to a 1 year or even longer, 5-year storytelling of this, and reach out to us for a free consultation. So we noticed the hairline that they drew out and the hairline that I've now corrected.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your emotional side, your overall mental side. How has living with these results affected your daily life?
Definitely, living with these results has really taken like a turn. I suffer from depression because when you go someplace to get something fixed that will give you or enhance your beauty even more, it's just upsetting. So I deal with depression, and I am happy that I'm at Natural Hair Transplant because I think that depression will go away.
It definitely will.
Yes.
So walk with me the moment you sat in the chair over in Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Who was actually touching your head pretty much the entire time? Did you, at the end of the day, feel safe, or when you left there, did you start questioning what exactly happened?
Absolutely. First of all, I said, what have I done? When I went there, I was told that I didn't even have to shave all my hair off. So, I went through the whole process of shaving all of my hair off. And during the whole process, I was really scared because I only saw the doctor one time. And then after that, it was just 3 or 4 technicians that were working on my head. I requested just to have maybe 1 or 2 people because I thought 3 or 4 is just too many.
So just so you know, here at Natural Transplants, I drew out the hairline for you.
Yep.
I will go ahead and make the incision.
Yep.
I will go ahead, and I'm Dr. Siegel, by the way. I will go ahead and suture the skin back together, leaving that fine pencil line scar.
Yes.
I will go ahead and make all the small little holes in the top of the head.
Absolutely.
My technicians will place the hair follicles back in the small little holes that I made.
Okay.
But I'll be in and out of the room. Obviously, I'm not in the room the entire time because I like to talk.
Right.
And exactly what you're doing right now by waving the head up and down, patients tend to do that when I talk to them, and it prevents the technicians from placing the hair follicle back in the small little hole. So I just come in and out to check. And then I will go over the entire discharge instructions with you. And every single one of my patients gets my personal cell phone number. That way, if you have any questions, whether it's 2 hours later, 24 hours later, or 2 years later, my patients always have the ability to text me or call me with any questions to make sure they don't go back to wearing tight braids, weaves, or glue again.
Absolutely.
But again, we've drawn out the hairline, so I'm going to go ahead and mark off the hairline that I've drawn out. And we added a little bit more, not a widow's peak. I never consider that a widow's peak. I call that personality because doing a straight line like they did, and as you can see, they drew the straight line. And they only placed hair in a straight line there. I will zigzag through the line that I've drawn out. But pretty much what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to now leave the hair that is left from their procedure, but really reinforce behind it and even try to fix a little bit of the over harvesting above the ear on your left side. And also with the right side, same thing. Going ahead and working with just leaving that frontal hairline, but now jam-packing this area through here. And as far as where my incision site, I did have to go higher than I usually go because all of this hair right here is over harvested. And if I go through that, I'll be getting just horrible donor tissue, which will end up with the same results that they had because of their mistake. Again, I'm Dr. Siegel. We're going to continue to follow with you through this entire journey, whether it's today, more videos, or whether it's in 4 months, 6 months, 9 months, and a year. We're going to continue these videos.
Thank you.
So here I am with Kimberly. We just had a lunch break. And how has the morning been so far?
The morning so far has been great. I don't feel any pain. I just feel great. I mean, you guys had a nutritious lunch that was amazing. Yeah, I don't have any.
Now, one of the questions I asked you while I was making my sites and doing the procedure or suturing was, how long was your procedure in Turkey? And you mentioned it was 11 to 12 hours.
Yes.
And then you said, well, they would wash my hair, and then an hour later they would take you here, and then an hour later they would do this.
Yes.
And you also mentioned to me that the doctor did not even draw out the
Yes.
hairline for you, that the technicians drew out the hairline?
That is correct. I mean, what happened was pretty much they placed me in a room. It was 5 other people that were in different rooms. So it was 5 surgeries that were going on.
Keep on talking. I'm just...
After they pretty much put me in the room, they washed my hair and then they shaved it. And then that's when the technician actually drew my hairline, not the doctor. I saw the doctor one time and she just said hello.
That is incredible. So, and what part have I been involved in your procedure?
The whole way from greeting me 8:30 this morning to even now, like it's been amazing.
I literally drew out the hairline. I went ahead and made the incision. I went ahead and sutured the skin back together. I made all the small little holes.
You did.
And now my technicians will place the hair follicles back in the small little holes that I made. But you're comfortable?
I'm very comfortable.
Pain-free?
Pain-free.
So let's get these hair follicles back in your scalp.
All right, let's do it. Thank you, Dr. Siegel.
You're welcome. So here I am with Kimberly. And Kimberly, beautiful day, amazing day. Tell us about your day. We have completed everything.
Today was amazing. I got finished with the procedure. It did not hurt at all. They fed me a very nice lunch. And overall, I just feel fantastic. I'm about to go back to the hotel, relax, and get on my flight for tomorrow. They definitely gave me everything that I need for aftercare. I mean, just everything that was needed. So I'm blown away.
So I'm going to just show what we've done today. And overall, your experience from our facility compared to what you experienced in Turkey.
Oh my goodness. It doesn't even compare. Like honestly, from the time that I got here, you greeted me and really I felt like a babe the whole time. Like honestly, you guys took very good care of me.
Well, we appreciate you coming to us. No matter what, I think we went above and beyond getting you your edges back and also go ahead and reinforcing the entire area that Turkey was not able to reinforce for you.
Absolutely.
Sutures are going to come out in probably 13 or 14 days from now. And you did amazing. And like I said, I'm going to be part of your, you have my personal cell phone number, as do all my patients get. And I'm going to be part of with you through this journey for the next year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever you need from me.
Thank you so much, Dr. Siegel. You are amazing. Probably the best doctor that I've ever actually came in contact with. You're so personable.
Well, thank you.
I respect that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So again, I'm Dr. Siegel with Natural Transplants. Here's another future success story. We look forward to your results.
Absolutely.
Take the first step to better hair. Call 844-327-4247 to schedule your free virtual consultation.